Alright, hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Lumentale. Oh, is my cursor on the screen? It is. I should not do that. Alright. Oh, we've been in this cave. We got the weird caution dog, and that was it. Is there anything else? Because, yeah, it looks like whatever's in here, I'm gonna have to do it, explore. I'll have to figure it out. Whatever's in there requires, like, a flying move or some kind of hover boots. Nah, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Alright, well, in that case, I guess we're just going this direction. It's been interesting seeing the reviews roll in for this game. Yeah, I mean, obviously the bugs have been an issue. Oh, where am I going? Okay, there's a ramp down there. There's a graveyard up here? Have I been in the graveyard yet? Oh, no, it's not a graveyard, it's like the rune. I keep grabbing all the cooking ingredients, because... Did I just freaking kill that one? By looking at it? I am powerful. Let's see. What's another one of these ducks? Weirdly, I want one. I don't think I'm getting that one, though. Shockingly, I did. Something about Cannibal just speaks to me. Okay, so we got more of these ants. Yeah, I don't know how much I need the ants. I don't know. Hard to say. Doesn't look like I can do anything with that. Unless that gives me like a boost. It might. You never know. Grabbing these. Okay. And there is... I think it was like the little exploding mice. Okay, and I can get around here. Or cutscene, I guess. Ah! Who is that screaming? Oh, can't you just stop that now? You have no hope. The cargo! How did you know we'd be coming through here? That was confidential information. It's not like you're a member of the RE. Huh? Don't compare me with you filthy don't compare me to you filthy maggots. You're scum of the earth. Wow. Okay. What's going on here? Get out of here. It's dangerous. Trey, those are members of RE. I can see the crest on their clothes. Looks like it's time to pay Blanco back for his help then. Wait, you're a Lumen? Just another Lumen with no grip on reality. No matter. If you want to defend them, I'll squish you like a bug. Bring it on. I don't know what happens when you lose these matches. Chagma. It would be named Chagma. Okay, so we do have seismic step, but a lot of them are resistant to it. Most annoying thing is probably toxic gall, so I'm gonna see if I can take that out. Because the other two aren't evolved yet. There we go. Oh, and we are a little injured, so that's not great. Okay. Polar... Well, do I want to do Polar Ray or Ice Ball? Ice Ball. Yeah, my team being wounded is not great news for me in this situation. Because I'm probably going to lose some guys. On the plus side... Yeah, messy. Why are they injured? Oh, the bomb! The freaking weird bomb thing. Well, do we want to do this? No. Allies SP by 1 for a round. Hope he doesn't have more. I could also use some healing items. But I don't know how useful that is. Okay. Does the most amount of damage. Sprouting Blow. Let's go for Chagma. It resists. No, it's just tough. Dazzling Flash. Could have also tried to heal. Ayy, got a weakness. So I do have Infernal Wave, but let's do Rancid Kick. Okay, gets me a good TP action. Honestly, just do that again. Take him out. Okay, we're good. But I'm going to have to find a rest stop after this. Oh, you missed me completely. Perfect. Okay. Was he weak to that? I have no idea. I mean, I guess I might as well hit him with a rupture just to find out. Resists. Because, yeah, he's so low, it doesn't matter. Not bad for a puppet. You managed to corner Chagma. Not everyone can do that. Congratulations, maggot. But it's not over yet. Time to put you out of your... Gotta go. You've gotten away with it, for now. But you won't be so lucky next time. I'll eradicate you from this world like the weeds you are. Wait, where do you think you're... Well, fair enough. Nikki, do you think the wish will really work? I suggest you don't underestimate the relics of the past. The wish, like its power, is real. Ah, to make all your problems disappear with a wish. What a nice idea. You're just an ignorant fool. The wish is our last hope. That's why we're breaking our necks to find the keys. Yeah, sure, it's not their fault that we're in this situation. That guy is lethal. Trey, are you okay? Yeah, it was tiring, but I did it. I also feel like I learned something watching him fight. Traits. Traits are one of the most difficult skills for Lumen to master. Let's see. Any Animon can use its trait to add an effect next to its skill using up an additional SP. So Felicis enables an Animon to slightly heal its allies after attacking. Mestis, percentage of its HP to do additional damage. Fur does... Okay, this is really neat. So Furor just does extra damage. Horrends neutralizes an opponent's resistance. Makes an Animon's next attack super effective. Let's see. If the opponent would have been defeated. Cerium decreases the chance of dealing... increases the chance of doing a crit. Okay. Yeah, that's really helpful. You guys okay? I really don't know how to thank you. You saved our skins. Let me introduce myself. I'm Marco, Vice President of the RE. Oh, the Vice President? Huh, I know it sounds impressive, but it's nothing special, really. Blanco, my boss, he's the one who really deserves respect. To think he started with nothing and created Talia's biggest organization all by himself. I understand you also know him. And we gotta meet him, although it wasn't under the best circumstances. Is this gonna be billionaire worship? Am I gonna have to have a problem? A little bit. I knew so many people back in the day that were like really big on the like, oh, you know, look at all these like tech billionaires and how much they created with their own hands. And then like you look back in the history and it's like, oh, all of them were just either thieves, nepotism children, or both. Almost always both, in fact. We got to meet him, though it wasn't under the best circumstances. You're from Iris Hamlet, correct? I'm truly sorry for what happened. I know that Blanco cares a lot about that village. Wait, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in an office somewhere? Among other things, the RE also acts as an intermediary between Logos and Mythos to ensure the trade between the two regions runs smoothly. As the Vice President, I want to ensure that deliveries go off without a hitch, as opposed to what happened today. Who was that? We haven't the faintest idea. A few years ago, he started attacking the cargo we transport for no apparent reason. We tried to make the information about the shipment less accessible, but he finds us every time. If only we knew what he's got against us. In any case, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'm sure you have other things to do, and you already saved our skins. Just know that if you should ever need to make use of our services of a Lumen Club, make use of the services of a Lumen Club, I'll make sure to do so free of charge. Or you can do so free of charge. It's the least I can do. Thank you. Well, that really is a reward. Glad you like it. Hope we see each other again, under better circumstances. Excuse me. Oh god, I'm in the middle of danger. Well, that's not amazing. Okay, let's do treatment. Can they treat themselves? Yeah, it looks like they can. How much does it heal? 30. That's decent. Now we do have Infernal Wave. Kikopo ain't doing anything anyway. Okay, the frog is amazing. I love the frog. Ow. Okay, and all I've got is pound. I'm gonna hit the tombode. Oh, not much. Uh-oh. Please don't take him out. Oh, and they do have some healing. Okay, let's just do Sprouting Blow, take this guy out. Let's see. Treatment on self. Can I catch? Let's find out. Otherwise, we can just use Kokopa to keep chipping them down a little bit. It seems like catching is genuinely pretty easy so far, which I'm very happy about. Okay, so first and foremost, okay, there is a rest stop just up ahead. Just gotta... Where's the ramp? Here it is. Oh, let me off this train. I need a break. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that stupid bomb mouse, or whatever it was. Really messed me up there. I wonder if that's why they put it there, to make you real soft leading into that mid-boss fight. Maybe. Red meat. Why am I just finding the red meat in a box? That's real gross. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna kind of wander around. We've got a bunch of stuff to grab. I don't know how much of it is, like, extremely good, but I do like the fact that I can kind of blitz through an environment, grab a bunch of stuff, and then leave. It's got that really nice kind of midpoint between large empty zones and somewhat rewarding stuff to find, so it doesn't feel too bad. One thing I was running into with... I think this is more of an issue in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but all of the environments were really small. They had like the giant open world, but everything else was like minuscule. You finally get to this like cool crystal forest and it's like one screen large, and that's it. And it just felt like a letdown. Okay. So we might need to start, yeah, just plonking these guys. Oh, how do I get in there, actually? Whoop. Oh, that's how I get to the lumen management device. Wait, hold up. Oh, I need a win. I got it. I can't get through there. Okay, well, I still don't think I've gotten that. Maybe? Yeah, because I didn't spend much time down here. Okay, I got that. Maybe I did. Maybe I did get this one. I don't know. Mildly distracted. A lot of things going on. Nope, didn't get it. Admittedly, it's just a Revita berry. My hands smell like garlic. Right before I started recording this video, making pea soup. I'm grinding up my pea soup skills, recipe, something. I'm trying to make the best possible pea soup I can with my skills and abilities. And so it was like, first couple pea soups were just like pea soup, vegetables, and spices, you know, and salt and pepper. Although, would you consider salt and pepper flavoring? It's not really spices. I don't know, it doesn't matter. And like, that was legitimately decent. Turned out well, it was tasty. But we tried a different recipe that like was an actual recipe as opposed to me just making shit up. That had like leeks and miso. And I'm just gonna keep chucking at those guys. Eventually I will get one of them. To have good stats. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Ferg? There we go. Now, do I get experience for catching these things? Maybe? Hard to tell. Oh, this one actually has some stuff with it. Alright, that's fine. Um, I was gonna say, and we're full health. Everything's looking good. Ekakopa is extremely low health. Probably had bad base health stats. It is also a couple levels lower, so maybe that's not. I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna say about anything. Oh, right. So today I'm making pea soup again. And so it's, you know, the usual peas, carrots, potatoes, then, you know, a bunch of minced garlic, miso, and spices. And it's like mild, but prepping the garlic, I've been using, you know, we actually have like real garlic cloves. And so you have to cut that stuff up. You have to mince it into tiny little pieces. And it's touching a lot of garlic. I've got garlic oil all over my hands, and they smell delicious. Don't eat your hands, folks. Okay. Oh, we have Seismic Stomp. Not ideal. It still takes 2 of them out. And yeah, I don't need any healing. Just get the weird caution dog. There we go. How's my experience looking? Not bad. I just want to see what some of my dudes evolve into at this point. There we go. The other thing I might want to look into is specifically trying to get... There it is. Oh, they're just going to chase me, aren't they? All right, let's beat them up. I might want to look into making sure I have at least one of the healing personality type. Honestly, it's lightly tempting to get a whole mess of them. Oh, it's Rupture. Seismic Steps is the one I want to look for. Oh, they do resist. Because, yeah, being able to heal my team a little bit after every attack seems like it'd be really good. I have one of these suckers. Not catch. Like, you'd think if you've caught one of these guys, you shouldn't need to scan it ever. Well, weak only to toxic? Nah, it's gotta be weak to more than that. Rude. Guess I'll just hit it. Well, that didn't work. Let's see. Aegis. Since I haven't seen Aegis yet. Oh, that's what it does. Okay, that's actually kind of neat. So it effectively is just like a temp health shield, and a visible one at that. I'll have to see if there's any... Oh, we could try Mental Strike. No, that didn't do much damage. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Distracted by everything. Too many thoughts in my head, and I'm still smelling that garlic. It is torturous. We had a really lovely quesadilla from Shell for lunch, but that was hours ago, and I'm munchy. Okay, what else do we have? I'm trying to find each and every one of these. Skill stones? Still don't think I'm going to use them just in case I need them or I replace a guy. I guess the only character I can comfortably use anything on. It's a nice waterfall effect. Well, yeah, I can't read that. Let's see. The only guy I can comfortably use the skill stones on is my light bulb blizzard thing. I'm terrible at remembering the names. See, the thing is, I have a perfect memory for like every Pokemon because of years of memorizing them and trying to remember their names, their types, weaknesses, and advantages. The moment I play any other Monster Collection game, I need help. I just don't remember. And honestly, like, even with Pokemon, there's so many of them at this point, especially once you start mixing in all the, like, extra doodads, like the variant versions. Please, in those cases, just tell me what their types are and what they're weak to. I'd seen one of the reviews for this game complaining about it being too easy. I think that's an interesting complaint to be made. And valid. I'm just not sure if Monster Collection games can be hard anymore. Well, okay, so I am going to reframe this in two different ways. Monster Collection games back in the day were hard. They lacked good quality of life, and you didn't have nearly as much like information or knowledge and understanding. And so they were tricky. You know, it's like picking Charmander for your first Pokemon and then realizing, oh shit, I have to fight an Onix. What am I doing? Like that's not easy. You have to somewhat kind of work around that. And since there aren't a whole lot of good options that early in the game, I think the solution was get a Butterfree, which even then was kind of a risk because Butterfree's going to get freaking aced by any rock move. You just want to hope Confusion's enough to strike through, more or less. I know they resist, but they're so low. But a lot of these games really truly were hard because you were a kid. And so, you know, you see reviews like that and people complaining of like, back in the day, like these games used to be hard and challenging or interesting or whatever. And it's like, not in a lot of cases, they actually just were. You were just dumb. You were a fool of a child and did not understand how to make these things work. But again, maybe I should actually sit down and play the original ones and see how easy they would be or hard. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the original games were much trickier than I thought they were. I definitely remember having trouble with Sapphire and Ruby. Mainly because, like, it felt like water type, or like the Pokemon you'd run into on like the waterways. Oh. Okay. What that? What? Where am I? What am I doing? Okay. Go back to Area 17. Oh. Huh. Strange. I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, my problem with going back to Pokemon Red and Blue is mostly just one, beat it a lot when I was a kid. Two, those games are so slow. Like, this has all of this convenient quality of life, you know, native baked-in experience shared that doesn't completely destroy how much experience you get. Turning on experience share back in, like, Pokemon Red and Blue was painful. You would not get much, from what I remember. Okay, so I guess we need to go in through the southern route. Not that it would force me to do this, but hey, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just thinking of all of the different games, you know, that I played when I was a kid, where it was just like, this was miserably difficult or challenging or confusing, and oh, hey, we're here. Finally, Arsala. It's a lot bigger than Iris Hamlet. That's the city's famous bridge. And that's the fancy neighborhood. Wow, amazing. Let's go take a look. Come on. Hey, wait for me. I'm gonna rob that kid. All right. Let's see. What do we have around here? Oh, we got maybe a side quest, or maybe this is just an objective. No, this is just the objective. Incredible. Whoever built this city must be a genius. You sure are easily impressed, aren't you? Easily impressed? You're kidding me. The engineers and inventors of Arsala City are known all over Talia for their extraordinary skills. Uh-huh. Not to mention... Hey, be careful. Oh, sorry. And now we have an entire archive dedicated to... Are you listening to me? Huh? Yeah, of course, archive's very interesting. We got pickpocketed. At least you could pretend, you know. Come back, don't run away. Well, was that interesting enough for you? That's not the ungrateful little kid we met in Iris Hamlet, isn't it? She was chasing someone. She must have run into a pickpocket. Huh, I guess. No, you don't get it. A pickpocket robbed me. What? When did that happen? I don't know. I don't... That kid from before. Ah, if I get my hands on him. Wait a minute. Oh, wow, a Lumen crest. You know, I don't know about you. I don't think I would go around pickpocketing the cyborg, of all things. Not that we're, like, the most cyborg yet, but, like, still, a dude with the metal arm would probably scare the hell out of me. Ah! Huh. Catch the thief. Thing is, there's not really much of a, like, pressure here. He just hangs out. Where did he go? Well, presumably he's, like, back over one of these directions. I don't know. Keep looting things. He'll pop up. No, not here. Actually interact with that? No. There's the ability to, like, get rid of trash items. There he is. For experience, which I still think is a really interesting idea. For, like, getting rid of stuff. Ah! How are we just letting this kid sprint past us? This is a terrible pickpocket. Dude just plays hide and go seek. It's a fun little escalator. Wish it went the other direction. Yeah, keep breaking these just because. Ah! Are you kidding me? Trey. Just, like, tackle him. He's got his back turned and everything. I'm not annoyed that I got robbed. I'm annoyed that Trey seems incapable of catching him. Or even trying. Yikes! Trey, you're like twice this kid's size. Just... Well, fair enough. I guess they just wanted a scene like this. Give back what you stole! Why would you run away from the thief? End the line, kid. Ah. Bon. Mina, what are you doing here? I needed spare parts for the project. What about you? What's going on? Shouldn't you be at work? So that's your job. Actually, this is my job. Here's the stuff I took from you. That's all, I swear. Take it, please. Vapors and velvet. Steampunk elegance just around the corner. Come pay us a visit. I like your new job. It suits you. Huh? You said something about spare parts. Where are they? Unfortunately, the store raised its prices again. Looks like I'll have to get by without. No. What do you need? I'll find it for you. Really? Thanks. You're the best brother anyone could ask for. Here. These are the blueprints. It's an energy stabilizer. Unfortunately, the old one shorts out, and it's difficult to find another one in the same size. Consider it done. I'm counting on you. You don't think you're getting away with this, do you? You robbed us! Hey, I gave everything back. Listen, I didn't know what else to do, okay? I needed money and I panicked. We're about to be evicted, and on top of that, Mina's projects have their cost. There are better ways to make money. I'm just doing what I can to help my sister. She's working on a revolutionary project. If it works... What are you going to do with those blueprints? Are you going to steal the parts too? I don't know. What does it matter to you? I've given everything back. I don't even know why I'm still talking to you. Energy stabilizer. I wonder what he needs it for. That's really advanced stuff. I'm so curious now. What are you saying? He robbed us. Now you want to help him out? I want to help too. You don't count. Come on, it'll be fun. You two are so... Well. I guess we'll go deal with that. Okay, let's... Oh, shiny. Must have. Craft Bila. Interesting. Herbilia. 30,000. But yesterday, or Anite, maybe? But yesterday was 25,000. Supply and demand, kid. If you don't have money, get out of here and make room for people who can afford it. You again, if you come to laugh at me. Actually, we want to help. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm an inventor too. I eavesdropped on what you and your sister were talking about and I got curious. You mean that? Really? Wow, thank you. That crook raised his prices again. He knows full well that all the inventors in the city need his parts, and he takes advantage of that. There's nothing we can do. What are you looking for exactly? An energy stabilizer. I don't understand any of it, but it's all in these blueprints. Huh, I think I have an idea. Talk to Bon? Okay. I even break the cutscene for that. Okay. Wait, what? I did. What? Uh-oh. Oh, talk to the merchant, maybe? A young inventor, I can see it in your eyes. What do you need? We're looking for an energy stabilizer with these exact specifications. Ah, yes, of course, I have one right here. Highly sought after piece, you know. Yours for, 30,000. That's daylight robbery. They sell those for a fraction of the price in Iris Hamlet. Well, what can I say? I'm a professional. My merchandise is high quality and I have no intention of selling it for less than the market value. This market is very different from Iris Hamlet's. No one's ever going to pay that much. Can't you do anything to bring the price down? I don't think so. If you don't want to pay, I'm sure another inventor here will be willing to. My friend here's a lumen. Does that change anything? That was your brilliant idea, putting me in the middle of all this? Shh. A lumen, you say? Why, does that change anything? Absolutely. See, a few days ago, my partner went out to get some spare parts from the abandoned plant outside the city. That idiot had the find of a lifetime in his hands, but then he saw an Animon, got scared, and dropped everything and ran away. Why don't you get it yourself? Me? I have a shop to run, and besides, my clients would be heartbroken if something happened to me. Anyway, that's not the important bit. If you get my parts, I might be inclined to make a trade. Okay, now what? Okay. Gone spare. I see, because this is technically a side quest. Because, yeah, we can't talk to Bon until we're done. Got it. Well, I guess let's go out this direction and see what I can find. Point of interest. I really like the effort they've put into in making this game look nice. Still feels like if they ever do a sequel for this, it would be kind of neat if they did like one that wasn't just restrained to, you know, more or less a flat plane. I don't know. I want to play some Monster Collection-y games where you can like climb all over the place. So this is a Lumen Club, which I was told I could go into for free. Welcome to Arcilla. We aspire to make everyone's life easier with our inventions, but if they're not enough, we'll take care of it here at Lumen Club. Sign up for the match. Get a room. Of course, you need your name and squadron, and the name you want to use to sign up for the match. Trey from Iris Hamlet Squadron. Got it. Let me check the next available date. There you go. Your match will be held in, let's see, 7 months, 5 days, and 8 hours. What? I don't have that kind of time. I'm sorry, but the waiting list is very long. Arcilla receives many challengers. What am I supposed to do for 7 months? Well, that ain't happening. Hi. I'm sure I'd just get pushed to the front of the line. Nepotism. This is the notice board where news from all over Talia is posted. It's a good habit to stay informed of what's happening in the world. Land of Talia. Iris Hamlet in ruins. Okay, new lineup for Araceli's Lumen Squadron. Start of a new era under a new captain. Okay. That's kind of neat. Okay, we can't go up there. Well, we'll figure that out later. I honestly would actually also love to play a Monster Collection game that is restricted based on time and calendars and stuff. Like, that would be a legitimately really interesting one if it was like 1 part farm sim, 1 part well, okay. Imagine Stardew Valley crossed with open world Monster Collection game where you have kind of your central farm, or maybe any number of farms. And you have to do, like, I don't want to say much more stringent Monster Collection. Kind of. Didn't mean to catch this, but that's okay. You know, you have to run around, like, catching and raising your monsters, maybe in a little bit more of, like, a high effort manner, question mark. And then, you know, every once in a while you have, like, scheduled matches and tournaments and things. Maybe, I mean, I guess Monster Rancher had this, now that I'm thinking about it, that actually had, like, a full calendar that you needed to care about. So effectively Monster Rancher, but if it was actually good, question mark. Not that Monster Rancher was, like, heinous or bad. It was just very much, like, awkward, maybe not that fun Chow Garden. I think at the time it was amazing, and I can see why people liked it then. Okay, other question I have here is, do I actually want to potentially swap some of my Animon around? I'm really hoping some of these guys would be able to evolve. Because, yeah, I do also have these guys. If any of them have good stats, that guy's got good attack. The rest of them's kind of okay. Hoarder can steal items, so I mean, kind of decent. This one has high defense, but the rest of him's kind of garbage. I should probably just do this between fights. Oh, Tambode. Might be the healer type, actually. It's fire type. Heal charge increases damage of the next attack based on healing provided to allies. Interesting. Lot of health. Terrible attack and special attack, though. Okay, so I think we might want to just start catching Tambode if we see him go by. Great special defense, good special attack, decent defense, terrible agility, good luck. But there was the thing about raising dude's innate stats. I might have to look into that. Oh, Handyman. Animon's SP decreases by 1 in battle, but its entire team... Whoa, he's got a wild stat. Entire team's damage increases. Funky. I'm just going to double check these real quick. Lucky break. Yeah, another Handyman. Wonder how many of those you can stack. Like, there's a lot of really interesting things that I'm seeing here. Mechanically. Wait. Bag. Consumables. Increase defense and stat? No. I'm gonna have to look into it. There are certain food items that say that it raises a... raises inherent stats by 1. I might actually have to get my hands on some of that to do a test. Because it would be... Oh. Is it time for me to get the wind type? Well... Yeah, I'm just gonna catch a number of Tambodes. Okay, now let's see about even getting into this guy. Oh, this one resists. Let's see. Seismic step, hit all of them. Should just take him out. But yeah, a monster collection life sim I think would be neat. There's one, okay, it's not exactly monster collection, but there's a game called Dolok Town that kind of is what I'm talking about. It just doesn't really have monster collection. You have combat drones that follow you around, but they're just equipment. I don't think there's like really that much monster collection to be done there. But can you imagine if there was like a, if there was like a monster collection RPG or straight up just Metabots? I just want somebody to turn the Metabots TV show into a game. Because they had like a specific day that they had to get a certain amount of points to be able to qualify for the tournament. And so it involved, like, I think it kind of resolved with them just going on like a super battle fight against the Goon Squad, managing to get the main character just enough points so that they could qualify for the tournament, which, like, I recognize is just, you know, children's anime, not really that fancy mechanically. Oh, hello. This looks like what the vendor asked us to get. What do you think, Alis? Mocha, can you do a scan? Looks like it. Good. Let's take it and go before... Ah! God, these characters have terrible reflexes. Are you getting deja vu? Okay, well, it ain't over there. I'm just gonna beat these guys up for small amounts of experience. Not up there. It's somewhere. On the other side, presumably. But yeah, I don't know. Just something a little bit more life simmy than what most Monster Collection games offer. I think part of it is because as much as like I like the Monster Collection elements, some part of me really is also interested in a game that makes me actually roleplay in it. End of the line, kid. Deja vu. Shut up. Knew it was too easy. I think that's also something like purely on a personal level. I really wish there were more life sims set outside of just a farm setting, maybe. Like, I don't mind the farming being part of a game, but I've noticed that a lot of games are just like, hey, we're Stardew Valley again. And it's just like, I don't care. I can't care. Let's do Sprouting Blow, hit that one. And none of these guys are that dangerous. But like, legitimately, a solid chunk of the farming games that I play, it's just Slay the Spire, or not Slay the Spire again. I mean, the same issue as Slay the Spire with roguelike deck builders. But like, I need some farm sims that are set in weird places. Like, I don't know, an Eldritch Void. Did you defeat them? Can we go now? See, I was hoping I'd actually be able to unlock the ability of going into the power plant. Alas, the HMs are going to be later. Here we go. Nice and easy. Nice to have an enemy that's actually weak to Earth. Or Geo, sorry. Makes my life a lot easier. They actually, yeah. They were not quite high enough level. And maybe part of it is also just like purely a typing thing. Oh, you know what? It's probably just because Quaquator is a terrible lead for these hits. You know what? As much as, you know, Quaquator is my starter, I'm going to move Lampeco to the top. Do I actually... Okay, we did see a couple more of these. 3 SP. Interesting. Is this one good? Huge attack. Not the best health, but overall, this is a really good Tambode. And it's fire type. Yeah, let's do that. Who are we getting rid of? Wasn't really digging the Deniuli. It was fine. It was slow. And yeah, I generally prefer dual types, so I'll try and get some more. I like Kakopa. I think I'd get rid of Toxicol first. I don't think we have too many other dual types. Oh, this guy's also fire. Axelator has kind of interesting stats. You know, the Tambode I found is decent. There we go. Huh, dang. Maybe it is stat based. Because yeah, I would have assumed Lampeco would finish more of them off just because of the fact that he's dual type and they shouldn't be weak to any of his moves. I don't know, man. Grab all those. Oh. Grab the craftabilia. I think we found all the cool bits that we can find in here. Okay. What else to do? Would have been interesting if I could just farm the money. But no, that would have been a giant waste of time. Oh, you got my parts. Well, what can I give you in return? How about, you know full well what we want. Oh, right, the energy stabilizer. How about a 10% discount? Don't make that face. I was kidding. Just kidding. A deal is deal, my parts, for this stabilizer. Make good use of it. Hey, this is the part you're looking for? Huh? You got it. How did you do that? We know a little something about supply and demand. I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'm gonna take it to my sister right away. Hey, I'm sorry what I did to you, really. Listen, you deserve credit for getting the stabilizer. Why don't you come too? I'm sure Mina would want to thank you in person. A lot of these characters' run cycles really do look like they need to go to the bathroom. I sympathize. Okay, let's see. I think I haven't checked recently. Manage skills. Energize. Heals the target considerably with a powerful charge. Infusing it with energy and healing its wounds. I wonder what the differences are. I'll try energize. Yeah, did any of these have anything new? Because I haven't even looked at what Tambode has. Power charge covers itself in flames, strikes the opponent. Oh, right. And this one should be using attacks. And not those. Well, I have enough. We can level this one up twice. Oh, also has a treatment. Sure. What would this one learn? Acid shot. Unfortunately, this guy just sucks. Has a lot of health. Good agility. Not really worth keeping around. With a couple of exceptions. Absorb. Oh, okay, so I can just... Sure. Okay, wait, hold up. It's about the same, actually, so I could have it be either. Well, For sure ain't using pound. I was going to check something. Since I'm here, there's a train car here. Yeah, I noticed this earlier when I was talking to these guys. Break their boxes. I don't get anything interesting. Okay, so we can buy food from them. Increases the innate HP stat of an Animon. Okay. Let's do Equator. SPA and SPD. 2 and 3. Use on Equator. Please tell me it went up. 3 and 4. So I don't actually have to be doing any kind of ridiculous stat stuff. It's just a money situation. So actually that makes luck the most important stat currently because there's no other way to do it. Okay, so we want some... I have to possibly burn a lot of money, maybe. I mean, realistically, we just need to find a way of getting more. Let's see. Trey's movement speed. Animon affection. Innate defense stat. Animon affection. HP stat. HP stat. Oh. Well, we could learn the lasagna recipe. 1,000 experience. Trey's movement speed. Trey's movement speed. Does he sell something different? SPD and AGI. Just AGI. Yeah, so I no longer have to care as much. Grab that recipe. And this one. Yeah, so I'll have to come back. But being able to just feed them to boost their stat. Oh, that's so good. Because that was like my big hang up with these guys. Was their base stats were random and bad, and now it's not a problem anymore. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can just chuck food at them until they become strong enough. I wonder if you can go past 10. Probably not. There's no way. No, that's not right. Maybe I reverse the polarity? Stabilizer should be able to. Hey, Mina. Bon, back already? Who are you? Aren't you those tourists from before? Yeah, we ended up being friends. Oh, make yourself at home. Thanks. Anyway, I brought you the part you needed. Thank you. Thank you. You're the best. Wasn't just me, actually. Everyone helped. Thank you. Now I can get back to work. Wait, did you remember to eat? I don't have time. I'm delivering it tomorrow. Don't be ridiculous. You have to eat. You, helped out. You can stay if you want. Hey, so you're an inventor, right? Yeah? What are you inventing? A generator? Oh, cool. He won't shut his mouth, and she's so quiet. Are they really brother and sister? So you're friends with Bon? Something like that. I'm glad. Bon, he thinks I don't notice, but I know how hard he's working for me. I wish he had more time to have fun. Since we've been by ourselves. I'm doing my best to give us both a better life. If my project works out. Here's the food, or what little I found in the cupboard. What are you guys talking about? I was telling them how good your risotto viola is. You bet, it's the best. What are we waiting for? Dig in. You let it cook for 20 minutes, then serve it with a side of vegetables. Blech. What? You don't like vegetables? Whoa, amazing. How did you make it? Nothing special, really. I used a counterweight. Here, see? Psst, do you understand any of this? Don't ask me. And we met this gigantic Animon. Wow, and then what? Did you run away or attack it? We attacked it, but... This robot, Mocha, so you fixed it without even seeing the original design? Meh. It wasn't easy, but... It's boring. Show me how it shoots. This thing shoots, doesn't it? Not exactly. Can I ask, are you an inventor too? No, why? Your arm. Oh, this? I'm looking for the person who built it, actually. You don't know? I have a hard time remembering. You might want to look some stuff up in the archives. They were an inventor from Marcilla. Their patent would be definitely kept there. That could be a start, thanks. Why don't you come tomorrow? We're going to be there anyway for me to present her project. The presentation? It's tomorrow. I've wasted too much time. I got to get back to work. Always the same. She shuts herself away in her own world. There's only me to keep her company. But I'm sure she'd like you guys to be there tomorrow. If you have some free time, come by the archives. You bet. I've been wanting to go there for ages. Why not? Might give me a clue about what I'm looking for. Can I come too? Sure, you're all invited. Well, that was fun. Time to go to bed. The Lumen Club's on the other side of the bridge. What about you? You're here with your dad, aren't you? Well, to be honest, don't tell me you ran away from home. I didn't run away. I was gonna go back at some point. You're so... Well, now it's late. Why don't we talk about it tomorrow? You can come with us to the Lumen Club for now. Huh? What are you saying? Yes, thank you. So let's go. Come on. I always end up babysitting some brat. And now he's got 2 kids following him around. Oh well. Yeah, see, now I know this whole food situation is fixable. I'm gonna have to grind for a bunch of money or ingredients and make a bunch of food. Oh well. Welcome to Arcilla. We aspire to make everyone's life easier with our inventions. But they're not enough. We'll take care of it here. If they're not enough, okay, we already read that. Of course, the rooms for the Lumen are on the first floor. The stairs are to your left. Hope you have a good night's sleep. What a disaster, and to think we had 2 of those machines installed in the area. Bzz. The little robot says, it's this one here. Oh, it's damaged, but, well, the whole archives building is a pile of rubble, so they shouldn't expect anything different. I guess those eggheads know how to fix it. Come on, give me a hand. Let's load it onto this train and go back to Magnolia. Well, we have a reference for Magnolia, wherever that's going to be. Unless Magnolia is a person, at which point, not as useful. How much do you want to bet this whole archives thing is going to blow up in somebody's face? Probably. Okay, it's over here. Can I get there? No. Gotta go around. Always gotta break those, just in case they randomly have rice in them. If only it was that easy in real life. It's even more impressive live than on TV. I don't see Mina or Bon. Are we early? Let's take an opportunity to look inside. Thousands of inventions available to everyone. I can't wait. Let's go. Are they gonna, like, call her dad? Yippee. I'll admit, Trey as a character wears on me a little bit. I don't like the reluctant protagonist character, ever. I like protagonists that are, like, at least halfway having a good time. Or, enthused to be there. Model of a train. Hey, it's a scale model of the old train. Looks like it was designed to connect Arcilla and Magnolia, but the project never went ahead. So they turned it into a restaurant on rails. Cool, huh? Maybe we could go later. A model of a bridge. This is the city's lifting bridge. Oh yeah, originally it wasn't a lifting bridge. They had to replace every single piece of the bridge. Now there's nothing left of the original one. Wonder, is it still the same bridge if every piece has been changed? Ugh, don't start. A big gear and a propeller. This gear's bigger than me. This is one of the hundreds hidden underground the city. I guess the gear and propellers, some of Arcella's first inventions. They displayed them here for the anniversary of the city being founded. Yawn. I don't do this in my game. I need this right now. A model of a lift. What's this? It's a device that moves the platforms in the arena. According to this, the project was commissioned by the ex-captain of Arcella's squadron. Looks like this old model ran on Steam. An outdated technology, but still fascinating. Like you to come watch my match with that much enthusiasm. Don't get your hopes up. An unusual contraption. That's weird. This one doesn't have any information yet. I guess it was put on display really recently. This invention will revolutionize history, or so it says. Creator someone called Conti. Seems to react to the Holocan. What type is this? Aura power. Now we can infuse the Holocan with aura type. Okay. Oh. So we can make interact with aura fans. Okay, so now we can interact with those fans. Can also be thrown to light the way. Oh. So for the for those like empty chasms, there were invisible platforms there. Whee! There's so much to see. Hey, this is a map of the old courthouse. Wow, it says here. Hey, look at that. Awesome. And did you know? What did I do to deserve this? Look at that, it moves. Oh, this is a waste of time. There's nothing here about my arm. Plus, Bon and Mina aren't here either. Let me guess. Somebody's stealing their inventions, probably. Hey, do we even have anything else here? Well, we got a Cerebra fruit. Oh. Weird. I don't know if I like that. My fruit is brain-shaped. Ugh. Incredible, simply incredible. All these inventions. Really got my creative juices flowing. I got so many ideas. I couldn't find anything about my arm. What a waste of time. Trey, guys! Something bad happened. I was coming back. Hey, catch your breath. There's no time. Man. What's he gotten himself into this time? He was arrested. Huh? What happened? My patent. Today I was supposed to present and sign it, but it had already been registered. What do you mean? Someone had the same idea as you? No, it was signed by Conti, the head of the patent office. I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but Ben, he ran away, said he wanted to have a little chat with him. I got a letter from the judge that says I have to show up for Ben's trial. Sorry that happened, but why did you come to us? Arcella's judge oversees all the trials in the city. She's committed to justice, but at trials she only accepts evidence presented by the Council of Elders, and Conti's on the cat. Wow, this is deeply corrupt. I'm sure they're going to falsify evidence against him. Okay, but that doesn't answer the question. What do you want from us? Come on, Trey. Well, you're a Lumen. I thought you'd know what to do. Please, I don't care about my patent. I just want Bond to be okay. You're asking me to go up against the entire government of Arcella by myself. Anna and Mina are my friends. I want to do something too. Myself plus a little girl. Huh. What? Maybe there is a way. Trey, remember what we saw at the archives? Refresh my memory. The map of the courthouse. The old courthouse still exists. It was used as the foundation for the new building. The old building was converted into holding cells for people who have to go on trial. Bond has to go to court. Maybe we find him there. Wow. This is deeply illegal, but okay. Are you crazy? You're asking me to sneak into a prison? There's no time to lose. If you're not going to do anything, I will. I'll go talk to the people who manage the Lumen Club. There's no point. The other Lumen can't do anything. Well, I'm not just going to stand by and do nothing. I mean, isn't she like a nepotism child of like the most successful corporate mogul in the country? That's a lot of influence right there. Please, the other Lumen won't stand up to the judge. You're the only one who can help Bon. Wouldn't be the first crazy thing I've done. Alright, fine. You go to trial like nothing happened. And don't act suspiciously. We'll take care of the rest. Cripes. Okay. I do actually kind of like this topic, but I'm not sure if a monster collection game is a place to specifically broach the idea of institutional corruption on such a deep level that, like, fabricating evidence and whatnot. Like, this, okay. I don't know if any of you are paying attention to what the hell's going on in the United States right now, but, like, shit's bad. Okay. And it's one of those where, like, we very much have our justice system being turned over for, or to political appointees, for political appointees, and also big business in kind of a similar manner. It's very appropriate, but it is one of those where it's just like, oh, you gotta be careful when writing these plot topics. The map that was in the archives had information about the court's layout. The entrance to the prison should be there. And they don't have proper security to prevent you from, like, sneaking into the prison via the sewers? That insolent brat, how dare he stand trial and make such accusations? Don't worry, no one's gonna listen to him. Yes, and tonight, once the trial's over, he'll just be a distant memory. No, I want him out of the way now. Let's bring the trial forward. The judge won't lie. The judge will tell her what, will do what we tell her to do. Well, you're not wrong. Well, okay, they're leaning into this. Kinda hard. This is hilariously and nakedly corrupt, though. In a way that's like, there's no way this society would function in this case. But I mean, this is literally exactly what Edison did in Hello. Access is not permitted without authorization. I've got your authorization right here. Just punch him. Oh, I guess we're doing a match. See, I thought I was just gonna oh my god, this is like super illegal. This guy's straight up like a cop and I'm just punching him. Oh, whatever. All cop. What is the phrase? All cops are bastards? Yeah, alright. Electro Bolt. Let's just mess this guy up. Wait, but if he's just a Lumen, am I also a cop? I'm not clear on this. I guess I'm like a weird freelance cop, but not really. The legal structure of this world, it confuses the hell out of me, to be honest. That's some good damage. Copas are so weak. Let's see. Do we even do anything? I don't know. Let's just Aegis on this one. I might as well do a heal. I don't know what we're getting into, and I might as well... I want to try the Thunder Healing, see what that does. Straight up just kills Elmiuna. Oops. Well, I mean, it's healed to full. I don't know what I expected. Oh, right. Tambode also has baked-in healing. I also just realized I have a bunch of stat points. He just runs away. All right. Yeah, I probably have a bunch of stat points to just dump into these guys, don't I? Stat management. That's like 18. Yeah, I'm just going to keep giving him agility for now. We definitely want to get a bunch of the food, though. Wait, no, he's maxed on agility. Crater at. Okay, so he goes first now. Stat management on this sucker? Okay. We got 15 points. Put it into attack. Probably just all in on special attack now. Okay, Tambode is all in on regular attack. But maybe some agility? There we go. Yeah, I'll have to get the food. Food to actually make them not garbage. But I'll do that later. Okay. Oh, here it is. This place is a real maze. Even with the blueprints right here, I still have no idea where to go. Standing around definitely won't get us anywhere. Let's go. We have to find Bond's cell. Why is there evil eyes out of that prison cell? Who is in there? Alright, well, I'm assuming... Yeah, there's no map for underground dungeons and stuff. This doesn't surprise. Hi? Halt, you're not authorized to be here. Well, it is nice to know that in a world where everybody has, like, dangerous fight monsters that they just use in battle instead of, you know, guns, that I can just assert dominance entirely through, assert dominance entirely through the fact that my monsters are stronger than them. Because the problem is, in real life, there is no way you have bigger and better guns than law enforcement. I mean, kind of. It's not a good conversation to be having exactly, but it's one of those where it's like, well, I mean... Oh, also weak to ice. Good to know. Weak to fire. Sick. We can just mess this guy up. I often think of the Killdozer guy when it comes to these conversations where I think his life had been like somewhat ruined. I'd have to look up the story again, but like effectively the whole financial institution just, what the hell, you're strong, too strong. I have this first level access code. Use it to activate the rotating platform. Now leave me alone. Alright. The fact that she doesn't call for backup or, you know, try and... Well, okay, I understand why they're not trying to fist fight me. Oh, well, I guess I need a aura Animon. Well, Toxicol doesn't really interest me much anyway, so let's swap it out and see if I can find somebody that... Well, we do have Cannibal. Have anybody else that's aura? Yes, I was really hoping that because this guy's both, it could just do both, but sadly. Okay, well, I've got a couple Cannibals. Good special defense, the rest of them's kind of stinky. Also good special defense. Better stats, good special attack, but doesn't have the fancy pants ability. Okay, now let's move the Cannibal in. That one. Oh, that's what that do. Alright, well, anyway, we've got this whole business to deal with. Oh my god, did I get a prison bed? I get a prison bed! Alright, well, I'm gonna leave us here and pick this up next time. So, thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you then.